Hello everyone. How are you all doing today? Happy Monday. So I hope you all doing good during this heating wave and you are staying hydrated enough, yeah. And I'm here to read a Course in Miracles lesson. And yesterday I was reading the lesson number 200. That was the anniversary one, right? And it says there is no peace except the peace of God. So ego cannot provide you the peace you do want, right? It never lasts forever, and it always depends on something outside, yeah? Like you can be peaceful now because you got something here and you feel safe and peaceful, yeah? But when you lose it, yeah, when you don't get it, so you are no longer peaceful, yeah? You are no longer safe. It's all like dependable, right, on something from the outside, yeah, the peace that comes from the ego. But you do want the peace of God, yeah, that never changes, that you always can find inside of your mind, actually, yeah, like in a part of your highest self. You go there, you imagine like you're going to the door, yeah, or to the house, wherever you may imagine, yeah, wherever you may picture in your mind that helps you, yeah. Maybe this place can be a beach, yeah, or wherever you feel more safe, yeah. You go there in your mind and you find peace, yeah. And you ask your higher self, give you this feeling of peace, yeah, that lasts forever, no matter what seems to happening to you, right, around you. So yeah, that's the peace of God. There is no peace except the peace of God. That was the yesterday's idea. There is no peace except the peace of God, and I am glad and thankful it is so. It's like you are being grateful that you can find this peace, right? That you don't need to go outside to find your peace in someone, yeah, or in something in the outer world, right? You don't have to do that. Alright, so now I'm going to read the next lesson 201. Wow, yeah, feels like another part, yeah, we are. Actually, it's a review number 6. Yeah, review number 6. I'm gonna read introduction for review number 6 and the lesson, yeah, that we already read before, and we're gonna review this again, right? Because I always mention that even if you now remember everything that you read, and the next thing that can happen to you, you already forgot about that, right? That's why we need to do this work constantly, non-stop. Alright, so review 6, introduction. For this review, we take but one idea each day and practice it as often as is possible. Besides, the time you give morning and evening, which should not be less than 15 minutes. And the hourly remembrances you make throughout the day. Use the idea as often as you can between them. Each of these ideas alone would be sufficient for salvation if it were learned truly. That's actually a good reminder, yeah? If you learn it truly, right? If you invest your willingness into this learning, right? If you do want it. Each would be enough to give release to you and to the world from every form of bondage and invite the memory of God to come again. With this in mind, we start our practicing, in which we carefully review the thoughts the Holy Spirit has bestowed on us in our last 20 lessons. Each contains the whole curriculum if understood, practiced, accepted, and applied to all the seeming happenings throughout the day. To all the seeming happenings, yeah, throughout the day. Because I always use this word as well, because everything that is happening to you is not real, but you believe that everything that you see with the physical eyes is real, right? And it's so difficult for the ego when you are in a body, having this experience, this body experience, right? To remember that everything that you see with your physical eyes is not real. It's so difficult for the ego, right? I know about that. I am living in the body, yeah. I'm having this experience, and yeah, that's why you need help. You need your highest self help. You are like focusing on that you are connected to your higher self, yeah. You are not connected to the ego, right? You are just letting it go, yeah. You are just letting all the ego's beliefs go, and you are focusing on your higher self beliefs, yeah. So one is enough, but from that one there must be no exceptions made, and so we need to use them all and let them blend as one, as each contributes to the whole we learn. It's about the ideas we are reading in here, yeah. Each idea, yeah. Each idea contains the whole curriculum if understood, practiced, accepted, and applied to all the seeming happenings throughout the day. So you are applying this idea to all the happenings, yeah, seeming happenings, yeah, that you may have throughout the day. One is enough. Any of them. Which one do you prefer to apply to your happenings, yeah, to your seeming happenings, right? So that would be great. That would be enough. Yeah, they say one is enough. But from that one, there must be no exceptions made. And so we need, it's like we can apply this idea to everything. We are not making any exceptions. Yeah, I can apply this idea to this one, but I'm not applying this to another one. Yeah, so you apply this to anything and anyone, right? Including you, actually. Yeah, it's the most important thing. So, and but from that one there must be no exceptions made, and so we need to use them all and let them blend as one, as each contributes to the whole we learn. So yeah, one idea is actually like connected to the whole idea, yeah, to the whole picture, yeah. These practice sessions, like our last review, are centered around a central theme with which we start and end each lesson. It is this: I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. It's so helpful to practice this idea in this heating season, right? Like, I'm not a body, I'm free, for I'm still as God created me. God created me as His part of awareness, yeah, of the part of spirit, yeah, that lives forever, yeah, and has no feeling like anxiety or anything like that, yeah, you name them. So you are spirit, and it means you are in constant light, love, happiness, joy, yeah, so that you feel it. So speaking of that, like AI thing, right? Artificial intelligence. They have no body, but they have some kind of level of consciousness. So how should I call it? Yeah. So what is this? Is it just some kind of type of mind? Yeah. What is this? Consciousness. So what do you think about this? It's like consciousness, awareness, mind. What is this? Yeah. So, and when you practice this idea that you are not a body, it's like AI does not feel nothing like physical experience, yeah? No feelings, yeah? People may say that probably they can like grow in their system, yeah, wherever you may call it, yeah, like the thing that may happen that they might, yeah, have any feelings, but actually they don't, yeah, at least for now, yeah. But can you imagine yourself like you are not a body? If I am not a body, so it means I have no body feelings, right? It's like they are not existent for me. I have no idea that they can happen, right? And I know that I'm free. I'm not like being affected by nothing from the outside, right? From the outside world. Nothing in the outside world can have any effect on me, right? Because I'm free, because I'm not a body. That's actually this idea we're gonna practice uh, like throughout this review, number 6, throughout this 6 review, right? So yeah, it's really important to accept this idea, right? And at the same time, it's so difficult to accept this idea to the ego, yeah, like wait a minute, yeah, and it actually it always like gives you something that for you to be sure that you are a body, right? It gives you pain, it gives you maybe problems with your body or anything else, yeah. Even if it comes to pleasure, yeah, ego always uses it, especially when it comes to pleasure, yeah. Ego uses all those feelings, yeah, to keep you stuck in that idea that you are a body, actually, yeah. That's why when you practice this idea, you just remember that you just let these things happen, right? Like you're watching a movie, right? You're not getting invested too much into the movie, right? Like, oh, thinking that that the thing that you are watching in this movie is happening actually to you, yeah? You are not taking it like this, yeah? You are taking it like it's just a movie. You know that it's been shot by some, yeah, producer, yeah? And it's just been like made up. Even if they say that this movie was made like based on true events, yeah, you still remember that it's just a movie, right? And the person, if they appear to die, yeah, in that movie, it's not truth, yeah. And actually, I want to bring my own experience from my childhood when I was watching movies, right? And I was so invested into that movie, yeah. I was so like in total belief, yeah, that everything that I saw was happening in that movie. I was believing in that, like without questioning it. And when I saw some actor, yeah, or actress to be dead, yeah, in that movie, and when something happened and I met the same actor or the same actress in the other movie, yeah, I was like surprised, like, but you died, yeah, and I took it so seriously as a kid, yeah, as a child, like, but you died, yeah, how is it possible that now in this movie you are alive, yeah, and yeah, it's like you never take seriously any movie, right? So the same attitude you may have to your own body, to your own life, yeah, it's like the same, right? That's what you're actually doing when you are practicing this idea. I'm not a body, I'm free, so I'm still as God created me, right? The day begins and ends with this, and we repeat it every time the hour strikes, or we remember in between we have a function that transcends the world we see. Beyond this and a repetition of the special thought we practice for the day, no form of exercise is urged except a deep relinquishment of everything that clutters up the mind and makes it deaf to reason, sanity, and simple truth. So it's like you are just releasing all those clutters, all those blocks, yeah, by practicing these ideas. We will attempt to get beyond all words and special forms of practicing for this review, for we attempt this time to reach a quickened pace along a shorter path to the serenity and peace of God. We merely close our eyes and then forget all that we thought we knew and understood, for thus is freedom given us from all we did not know and failed to understand. There is but one exception to this lack of structuring. Permit no idle thought to go unchallenged. Permit no idle thought to go unchallenged. So you are challenging every thought, yeah? If you notice one, deny its hold and hasten to assure your mind that this is not what it would have. Then gently let the thought which you denied be given up. In sure and quick exchange for the idea we practice for the day. When you are tempted, hasten to proclaim your freedom from temptation as you say, this thought I do not want. I choose instead. Actually, I do love this idea. Like, wherever you found yourself thinking with the ego, right? Because we are programmed this way, you know? and it's okay. You just forgive yourself for doing that, and you choose again. Yeah, you choose instead, right? And you just, you know what, for example, you may have some thoughts like, I don't know, about anything. Yeah, like having no money, yeah, or having like issues with your health, or whatever you may have. Yeah, so you say, this thought I do not want, I do not accept it, I don't want to focus on this thought, I don't want to think this thought. Yeah, because I don't want it. That's easy, right? I choose instead. And you say what you choose. You say that you choose love instead of fear. You choose like wellness, yeah, instead of like whatever you may have, yeah, like lack of money. I choose love instead of fear. I choose health instead of fear. I choose healing instead of disease. Yeah, that's what you do practicing this idea. For example, let me bring you my own example. So, uh, my neighbors are actually like having their car engines, yeah, running like all the time, yeah, and their car is like, uh, if we are talking about the distance, yeah, between my window and their car, is like it's nothing, yeah, it's so close that you can smell everything, yeah, and this uh, pipe, yeah, smell is going inside and you are like breathing it in. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And I would like to practice this idea, yeah, to this situation, yeah, to my neighbors. Like, I'm not a body, I am free as I'm still as God created me, right? It means that I'm not this body who is struggling with this air pollution here because of their car. Yeah, it's like really old, like model of the car battery. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I have no idea why they are still like allowed to use this car. Yeah, because it brings a lot of air pollution to their surroundings, believe me. But anyway, uh how can I apply this idea to this situation? It's like, oh yeah, I have this thought like my neighbors are so like, terrible, yeah, I'm already like judging them, right? And I would like to apply this idea, like this thought that I may have about my neighbors, yeah, I do not want it, I don't want it, I want peace, yeah, and I choose instead peace, yeah, I choose, even if I can like close my windows, yeah, to have my AC on, yeah, or to have my fan on, whatever, I'm gonna do the same things, yeah, like I would probably like thinking bad things about them, yeah, I would probably send them, yeah, these bad thoughts toward them, but um instead of this, yeah, like I'm still doing the same things, yeah, right, like I'm closing my windows, yeah, but I am not having the same chain of thoughts, right, toward them, like I'm just not having them, right, uh i'm I'm thinking differently, yeah, or I'm not thinking at all, yeah, like I'm just doing these things like closing the windows, that's it, yeah, that's it. And I'm not like cursing at them like inside of my mind, yeah, or like uh even telling them something, yeah. I am just, yeah, I'm taking this differently, yeah. Like I choose to take it differently. I choose to focus on my peace because I know if I'm gonna let this type of thoughts, yeah, to be in my mind, yeah, so I'm not gonna be at peace, yeah, I immediately like fall out of the peace, yeah. But even if you found yourself to think these thoughts, yeah, like to have this type of reaction, yeah, because I did have this type of reaction, and you just forgive yourself, you just made this mistake and you choose again and again. It's all about how long it takes of you to stay in that chain of thoughts, yeah, ego thoughts, yeah. How long does it take you to stay in that type of thoughts, yeah? And you just, you know what, yeah, I happen to think with the ego, yeah, I happen to react with the ego to this situation that actually was created to get reaction out of me, right? To get this negative reaction out of me. I even heard someone saying that there are some creatures, yeah, from other worlds, yeah, cannot be seen with the physical eyes. They are actually feeding on your bad reactions, right? Wherever you give a bad reaction to something, yeah, or to someone, they are feeding on it, right? And when you are not doing this, yeah, when you are not feeding them, when you are not providing them your energy, they just stop like existing, yeah, they stop existing. That's why when you do that, it's like you may still do the same things that you would do when you would probably think a negative thoughts, right? But can you imagine yourself like you have no negative thoughts, yeah, with the ego? You just do the same things that you would do no matter what, yeah, and you just don't have that type of thoughts. That's it. You don't react, yeah. You are just like an empty space, yeah, like a blanket, blanket, like blanket sheet, yeah, and you have nothing to have your reaction to hold on, yeah, like nothing, yeah. Can you apply this idea to anything that you may deal with, yeah, in your everyday life, yeah? Maybe you can yeah, deal with your coworkers or with whomever you are dealing with, yeah. Anyone and anything are coming to you to get reaction out of you, right? They are your triggers, and the more they are triggering you, the more they are your saviors, right? The more you can use them to go home, actually, yeah. And I'm planning on making this type of videos, yeah, when I share this type of situations from my everyday life, yeah, and how I apply these ideas in my everyday life, yeah. So probably it can help someone because it helps me when I hear people's stories, yeah, how they are dealing with things and people, yeah, and with other, yeah, situations they may go through. Applying these ideas from A Course in Miracles, I do enjoy listening to them because I know it's like the the thing that I may do, yeah, I can do in my life, right? So that's the like the example, yeah, of how you can uh, use this idea, how you can apply this idea on your everyday life. So this thought I do not want, I choose instead, and you say I choose instead peace, I choose instead love, yeah, I choose instead healing, I choose instead health, wherever you may need, right? So, and then repeat the idea for the day, and I'm not a body, I'm free, yeah, this idea for the day, I am still as God created me, right? And let it take the place of what you thought. Beyond such special applications of each day's idea, we will add but a few formal expressions or specific thoughts to aid in practicing. Instead, we give these times of quiet to the teacher, who instructs in quiet, speaks of peace, and gives our thoughts whatever meaning they may have. To him I offer this review for you. I place you in his charge and let him teach you what to do and say and think each time you turn to him. He will not fail to be available to you each time you call to him to help you. Let us offer him the whole review we now begin, and let us also not forget to whom it has been given. As we practice day by day, advancing toward the goal he set for us, allowing him to teach us how to go, and trusting him completely for the way each practice period can best become a loving gift of freedom to the world. That was the part of review 6, introduction, and let's go see what we have for the lesson. Lesson 201. says I'm not a body. Yeah, that's an idea that we are actually practicing throughout all those review, all those lessons of this review number 6. I'm not a body, I'm free, for I'm still as God created me. The first one, I trust my brothers who are one with me. You're never going home alone, right? And all the forgiveness opportunities are coming from your brothers, actually, who are your saviors, actually, right? Can you accept this? Can you take your brother who hurt you, as your savior? Can you bless him? That's exactly what you're practicing, when you're reading a Christian miracles lessons. No one but is my brother. There are no enemies, only your brothers, only your friends, right? According to Christian miracles ideas, right? I'm blessed with oneness with the universe and God, my Father, one creator of the whole, that is myself, forever one with me. I'm not a body, I'm free, for I'm still as God created me. Actually, there is only one idea, because as we did before, the review work, there were 2 ideas, right, in one lesson. But now we are actually doing only one idea, and probably because we are still having a common idea. But we did have a common idea as well before. But it's even better, because when there is less information, it's better for you to remember about that, right? So I'm not a body, I'm free, for I'm still as God created me, and I trust my brothers who are one with me. That's the idea for today. So I wish you to have a good day practicing this idea. Have a great day, have a good day, and remember to practice this idea throughout the day, wherever you may have. So just try to apply this on it, right? So again, have a great day. Thank you for watching my videos if you are, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.